Alright, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I hope you're having a lovely day, a lovely night. Whatever time you might pick up the phone or computer and start watching. I'm just checking the energy real quick. The songs that came through for this reading were, the first one was Sober by Stained, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Somebody wishes they could start over and be sober, and why can't we just sleep through life? It's just kind of a very bitter sounding song of somebody who's stuck in the grip of their addiction. And then I got right after that, I asked for another song, and I hit the shuffle, and I got Morgan Wade, The Night. And that's a song about a female that struggles with addiction and mental illness, and she predicts that she won't make it by the end of the summer without losing her mind. And the doctor says that he thinks the pills are going to work this time, and she hopes so because she feels like she's wasting the only life that she has. And, you know, nobody wants to live wasting their life on drugs and alcohol and, you know, whatever comes along with that, the lifestyle that comes along with it. Some people aren't even as addicted to the drugs as much as they are the money from selling them. So, you know, it can be a lot of things like that. But you're dealing with somebody with an addiction. But you're a real special person, because the next song that came on was Someone by Aaron Lewis. And it says that he's damaged goods, he's complicated. He sure does know how to tell a lie. Some people say he ain't worth saving, and sometimes he thinks they're right. But he goes on to say that thank God his someone is you. So you are the person in his life that brings him or her the most encouragement, love, compassion, whatever it is that they're needing to help them get through this addiction. Maybe you're just giving them the truth and not trying to, you know, a lot of times when people are in active addiction like that, everybody they deal with always has an agenda. And so they think everybody that they deal with is going to have an agenda, and they're always looking for that hidden agenda. They don't think somebody's just going to do something for them for nothing. But you were that person, I guess, that came along and you just didn't have any agenda, and that just totally surprised this person and knocked them off their feet, you know, and it may have even given them what they needed to be serious about taking recovery serious, to decide that they could turn their life around. You may have been that person that helped them to realize that their life was worth saving. No matter how bad they felt, that they were worth something. You helped them to work on their self-esteem, so they would know that they are worth saving. We are all worth saving. None of us are so far gone that we're not worth saving. Alright, I'm going to start out with Instant Magic Oracle. We haven't done that in a while. Spirit, may I have a message? Instant Magic Oracle, may I have a message, please, for this collective? What would you say to us today? Remember, the voice inside your head is you. So there's a voice inside your head. Spirit said, remember, it's you. And they have a saying in the meetings, 12-step meetings, that if you go up there and there's no adult supervision, you need to get out of your head because there's no adult supervision up there. And they also have another saying that's something like, if you're sponsoring yourself, you're sponsoring a fool. Because somebody who's using can't tell you how to get clean. It takes somebody who has actually done that to tell you how to do that. So, I don't know. Somebody's struggling with addiction. It may not be you. It may be the person that you love and that you care about most in this world. And if that's the case, I'm truly sorry. But I will tell you that there is hope. I want to start out this morning with heal yourself. Let's see what's needed here for healing. if we can get it, self-love and pay attention to the signs. And isn't that the truth? Because people will start showing little signs that they're slipping, and they have been in recovery for a little while, and then you start to see red flags that they're slipping. There's cycles. There's a cycle. Pay attention to the signs. There's a cycle that's about to end. They might be about ready to get clean again, or they might be ready to get messed up again. You know where you're at. Somebody's having to let go and pay attention to the signs. So they might be about ready to get messed up again. And you may have already been seeing signs of this. But let's see what comes out. What healing is needed? Spirit says you just need to unleash your creativity. You really don't need any healing. So this must not be you. This must be somebody you're dealing with. Or it could be them. This is somebody that you love dearly. Unleashing your creativity can actually, this person is watching you and you might know it and pretend like you don't, or just, you never discuss it. I think you know it, but look, see how he's looking at her and it's a picture, so it could be somebody on like Snapchat or Facebook or one of those social media apps. Somebody is hungry for this. You hear my stomach growl? He's watching her with precision. I think he might like this area of her body very, very much. But he also thinks she's just drop dead beautiful. And he really looks up to this person. How teachable are you? So this is a lesson in unleashing your creativity and then your love. There's needing to be healing in your love. Whatever relationship you have love in that's broken. It could be any situation. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a mother and a child. It could be a sister and a brother. It could be a best friend. And, that's what I'm going to leave it at that. All right, Spirit, how are you working in this collective when it comes to this? May we see, please. Here we go. This is all you have to do, collective. You just need to use your intuition. Use your intuition. This is what's got you in reverse. Or you may be the person that is in this addiction. This is an Empress in reverse. It could be a divine feminine that's in reverse because of a divine masculine's addiction. It could be a mother that's in reverse because her child is in addiction. This mother could be in addiction, and her child doesn't know how to help her. And they never should have to. Your children should not have to help you get off of drugs. You should be able to help your children in life. And I know that sometimes grown children will step in and try to help their parents, but you got to be careful that you don't start trying to rescue them, because it's not healthy for you to work with somebody that you are too close to when it comes to their addiction. They need a professional, somebody like me who's neutral, Switzerland, and can give them the real hard things they need to hear. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. Somebody's struggling with addiction here. And then all you got to do is just use your intuition, unleash your creativity. And for some reason, there's this Empress in reverse. And then we'll get the truth is going to come out, and it's going to be very fulfilling. That's the same thing I had last night. And it looked like there was an addiction going on there. So I might be getting another side of the story now. All right. The truth is going to be illuminated. The truth is coming out. And I don't know what that truth is, but we're going to find out if it comes out for us. We're going to find out anyway. You're going to have an opportunity with the truth. The truth is going to bring you opportunity. Because when you get honest, if you have an addiction, you can get better. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know about this spread this morning? Because it's very short and sweet. Somebody's going to take action that's going to bring delight. And they're going to have to go on a voyage and then be released. So they may have to do a little time in rehab, or they may have to do a little time in prison. They could have gotten in some trouble while they were out here in this addiction. They're going to be taking on, they're going to be, oh wow, going on adventures and keeping it simple. And that's recovery right there. You're about to go on a journey towards recovery, is what it looks like to me. You may even have to go by ocean somehow. They keep showing up like water. You may be going somewhere very therapeutic. Your family may be able to afford to send you somewhere like that. You may have a very wealthy family, or you may just have a place near you that's near the water where you can get recovery. There's nothing better than getting near the water to get your recovery. In fact, Miss Mary and I are going to be going to the beach the first week in May, and I'm going to be working while I'm down there, doing trainings and catching up on some work I've gotten behind on. I've gotten permission to do that, and I think that's going to help me in so many ways to help me to focus again and just get grounded again. The beach grounds me like no other place. My mama's creek does the same thing. All right, so somebody's going to take action, and this is going to be so delightful for you. And it's going to be a voyage that's going to release. You're going to shed things that you no longer need. You're going to let things go in your life that are just keeping you held back from having the beautiful life that you deserve. And it's going to lead you on an adventure. Now we're going to try to find out why Miss Priss over here is upside down, this Empress in reverse. Let's ask your higher self why you're like that. Spirit, talk to me about the higher self of this Empress energy, this Empress. Letting go and freedom. So you might be the one that has the addiction, baby. You might have to let go of something in order to have freedom. Or you might have to let go of somebody so they can have freedom. You might be the one that they're codependent with. Freedom and overcoming obstacles. So this somehow has caused an obstacle. Your higher self is here to say. And strength and freedom. That's what's up. What's up? Okay. All right, higher self. Why is my Empress in reverse, and what does she need to do to get straight? She has to persevere. You cannot give up, Empress. You've got to keep persevering and realize that you're worthy of this. You don't know your worth, baby. You don't know your worth. Don't give up. And know your worth. There's a deer that's somehow a buck that's significant. You may have recently worn like a prom dress. You have red hair with highlights in it, and it looks like you have a pink and gold dress that you may have wore to some kind of event recently. All right, so that's what we see is going on here. Let's see how we want to go forward here. I haven't used Wisdom of the Angel in a while. Let's see what it has to say. Let's see what comes out of Wisdom of the Angel. We only have 2 cards to pull tarot on, so that's why I say this is pretty cut and dry. Okay, Wisdom of the Angel. Why is the High Priestess here? Because this person is looking back and reevaluating where they have, I think, missed opportunities because of this in the past. There's a King of Swords that's significant to this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody is reevaluating the time they've spent with this person, or this person is reevaluating the time they've spent with somebody else. The King of Swords is a man who is a no bullshitter. He knows a lot about numbers. He's very good with math. He's very good with his hands. He is very intellectual, and he will not chit-chat with you. He wants to talk about deep intellectual things, or he doesn't have time. He doesn't want to be bothered with you. And he sets very strong boundaries. he insists that there be boundaries. That's just what he does. And if he is not a healthy person, he might insist that you have them and he not, like he not be included in that. All right, why is the High Priestess here? He can be very pompous asshole if he wants to be, because somebody has been sick or hurt. There's a Three of Swords here. You're using your intuition about sadness that's going to heal with time, and letting go of the past, having personal growth that comes from challenges, and healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. So you're using your intuition about somebody who really needs you right now because they are hurt. They are sick. One or the other. Three of Swords can be about betrayal, but it can also be about a broken heart because of other reasons too. It can be because somebody's sick, and this person has an addiction, I believe. Alright. What's the Three of Swords representing, Spirit? Oh, wow. There's the addiction card right there. That right there can be addiction. There's just too much going on in that card. Way too many things to choose from. And some people try them all. And though there you are healing from it. You're going to get healing from an addiction, and you don't have any choice. And this will make you stronger. I don't know why you don't have any choice, but I suspect you're going to have to go back to prison. But this is going to lead to wish fulfillment for you, because you're tired of doing these drugs. You don't want to keep doing them. You wish you could get off of them. Alright, so why don't they have any choice, Spirit? Can we see, please? I ain't taking them. I want good, strong answers only right now. Because they told a lie. That's why. What do you mean because they told a lie? You may have lied to the parole officer or somebody like that. Or you may have lied to your family and they're just insisting that you go get help. Alright. Somebody was out. There's the devil. They were walking away or trying to have happiness. They just couldn't do it. So we have somebody who was pretty much destitute. They didn't have anything. And they were in this devil energy. So it's like they were trying to, I think it looks like they had a strong desire to get over this and to walk away from it so they could be happy. But they just couldn't figure out how to do it. And there's the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Alright, well what is going to help them figure out how to do it? There's the Queen of Pentacles that has worked very hard, put in a lot of effort into this person. But they would not end something. And it could have led them to everything. This can be a Sagittarius, it can be a Capricorn, it can be a Virgo, or it can be a Taurus. This person worked tirelessly to help this whoever this person right here is that's addicted. That's why they have like they're like, I can't do this anymore. This is about to kill me. It's burdened me down until I can't. And it could even cause me to lose my family. Like my family might be about to close the door on me because I'm allowing you to stay with me. I'm allowing myself to be with you. Queen of Swords keeps showing up on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Because that's what's the hold up here. The Empress came out in reverse again. This Empress, I think, is the one that's struggling with the addiction. But reverse any roles you need to. Queen of Swords again. And it could be her mother. This could be a mother who's struggling with drugs. And her daughter is trying desperately to help her. Because she might even be blowing through like an inheritance that they have. And spending all their money on this. And she could even be pregnant and be in addiction. Been there and done that. more than one time, and I'm not proud of it by any means, but I'm just telling you, I'm not judging you. All right, let's see if we can pull out any more details out of somewhere else, because there's this feminine here that's very powerful, but she is powerless right now. And Spirit says you just don't need to give up. You have to keep trying, and you have to know you're worthy of this, baby. I feel strongly that this is a feminine I'm talking to. You may have a drinking problem. You're very beautiful, but it's not going to take this long. This person that needs to unleash their creativity, I think, is this Queen of Pentacles. You're the one that's using your intuition. You know that somebody has an addiction and that they're struggling with it and that they're trying to heal from it. They are trying to heal from it, but they're not going to have a choice. They're being sent somewhere. So if you're in a situation where you're having to have your family sent somewhere, let's see how it might turn out. Let's just see. They may not have a choice in whether or not they go here, but let's just see how it might turn out. I don't know what might come out of these, but let's see. Show us how this happened first. Somebody wanted growth and to apologize. Well, that's a start. So they came to you and they said, I want to grow. I want to grow, and I'm so sorry I've put you through this. Please forgive me. All right, what were they hiding? They were hiding some seeds that were planted in the spring. They had growth in the spring, or they're going to. We have growth here. And the summer is about growth, but the spring is like when you plant the seeds for the growth. So in the spring, somebody planted a seed in this person's life that helped them to wake up to the fact that they had this addiction and that they were in their comfort zone, and that they could get sun, strength, and empowerment. In other words, you can get recovery. Secretly, this person knows they're in their comfort zone, but they also know there's recovery available to them. That's what they're hiding, okay? And the seeds were planted in them. Somebody planted a seed and told them, you can get clean, you got to get out of your... You gotta grow up. You're being childish. You lack the courage to change. All right, so what's being shown? That somebody has a lot of isolating thoughts. So they're being isolated too much, they're being alone too much, and they're getting up in their head too much. They're trying to get out of their head, though. All right, what are they thinking about in their head? Oh, bless them. They're thinking about how much they party and how much they are a phony. Their higher self is showing them all you do is party, and you are wearing a facade when it comes to your beliefs. Whatever you believe, you are lying to yourself. Look how you're holding your own face in your own hand and lying to yourself about what it is you believe. So you might be telling yourself, I can't do this, but your higher self is here. So I think what your higher self is here to help you stop partying and lying to yourself. You're telling yourself things about yourself probably that are not true, and they're disempowering, and you don't feel worthy of anything good because this addiction has beat you and your family down to nothing. What's going to happen next, Spirit? There's going to be some somebody needs to have self-care. There's going to be some disharmony, some triggers, and some conflict. And there's going to be some confusion and illusions that you're going to have to see through. And the illusions are over here in these thoughts. You got to see through these isolating thoughts that you're stuck in. You're so deep into it that card came out in reverse. So you might even get around people to party so you can stop having so many thoughts, like to slow your mind. You might have like ADHD, and you have to use these chemicals to slow your brain down enough. But see, they got treatment for that. You don't need to be self-medicating to get treatment for this. This is very treatable, especially if it's ADHD. because they have made a lot of significant discoveries about how to treat people who have addiction, who have ADHD or ADD. Okay, so just know that what's coming is because somebody's going to be forced to take care of themselves. They're going to give you, they're going to fight you. They're going to try to tell you you're bullshit, you're full of shit, I don't need this. But look, there's a lot of chemistry here between you and this person. So maybe they'll love you enough and care about you enough to help themselves. What's the likely outcome for this person if they do what they're considering doing right now, Spirit? Oh, baby. Okay, first they're going to try to control this, okay, but then they're going to decide that they love themselves and that they're tired of living in this darkness. But first they're going to try to control it. They're going to fight you every step of the way. All right, clarify the moon, please. There's that chemistry. Oh, they're going to, look, this is beautiful. They're going to lose their ego. They're going to be present, abundant, and have gratitude. There's going to be chemistry, and there's going to be a fate, a divine detour, divine intervention. And why is that there? Because somebody's using their intuition, and they're guarding themselves against this. Okay. What I see here is somebody who up here is using their intuition, and they know that this is their person and that this person needs to get well. So they're guarding themselves so they're not vulnerable, so that this person either doesn't take advantage of them and they can protect themselves from this person and the things that they try to do, to ask them for money, you know, asking them for anything really at this point, because all they need to be asking for right now is help. But they're going to have like they're going to pull out every stop. They're going to try 1, 2, 3 times. You're going to have at least 3 times this person is going to try to control this, make an argument out of it, and try to confuse you. But Spirit says you need to be strong and see through these illusions, and just, you know what's going on here. You know you're not dumb. You're not dumb. You've been through here probably before with this person. And look, this is going to restore karma, balance, and justice to this person's life. So they may have to do some time in jail or some time in rehab because they're going to get their karma, but it's going to balance them out so that this will be justice again. Things will be made right again. Maybe they are on parole and they are messing up, and so they're going to end up locked back up again. There's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is let them go. They're going to try their darndest to get it controlled, but if you let them go, they're going to finally wake up. They're going to finally wake up. You are waking up to the fact you're either guarding yourself from them or you're guarding yourself because you want to wait for them and you know that there's a possibility in this person. Why are you guarded here? Because you realize that what's causing this, you realize that this person is, oh look, there's going to be an unexpected storm too. You're waking up to the fact that somebody has toxicity and pattern. They're toxic, and you're having to guard yourself from this toxicity. Or you may be guarded because you have this toxicity and somebody else is using their intuition. I'm not sure how that... Why is there a storm on the bottom of this deck, Spirit? What's the storm? Whatever it is, it's going to cause you to hopefully have the courage to change. Clarify courage to change. Yeah. You're going to have assistance from your spirit guides to help you have the courage to change, baby. And you're going to move into your life purpose. This is a very positive reading for somebody who needs recovery. And look, we got the twin flame card out here on the bottom of the deck. So go get yourself the help that you need and then see how this plays out for you. Where is the divine masculine here, Spirit? The divine masculine is going through a metamorphosis. Right now, they're not being guided to think about this because somebody's unawakened. Alright, where's the feminine at here? Where's the feminine at here? The feminine is the one who's going to lose that pride and ego because they have received all the lessons that they need. Alright, what's connecting these two? A lot of fear right now. Y'all have a lot of fear between you. What might be the outcome once they get this recovery? The answer is going to be yes to y'all making a lot of money together. And there won't be any more of this destruction that's been happening in your life either. Alright, Spirit, give this masculine some guidance, please. Expectations lead to disappointment, so don't have any expectations right now. Heal any issues you have with your father, and it feels familiar because it is. Alright, what about this feminine? Cherish the moments you have with them, but don't push for more if they aren't ready. Learn a new skill, explore your passions, and believe in yourself no matter what is going on around you. With heal any inner child wounds you have, and heal any issues you have from the past with your mother. Something in the past happened with you and your mother, and it hasn't been healed. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about what we're going to have here once this relationship is healed. Because I see there's going to be a new love and healing. You may have had, you may have been with somebody else, and you're going to return to this person. Healing and chemistry. We saw that there's chemistry between these two people. Alright, what's going to happen once this healing takes place for this relationship? Forgiveness. There's going to be forgiveness, so that's positive. And we're going to have acceptance on the bottom of that. And patience. Alright, what else, Spirit? Anything else you can show us at this point that you see for sure that's moving in that direction? And we all have free will, so this is, you know, oh, the Spirit said this is fate. This is a destined partnership. Alright, what else? Something was strictly sexual, okay? That might be what you have to forgive them for. Alright, what's going on with the strictly sexual? It was a soulmate, and they had to wait because there was interference. This is protected even though they were playing hard with this soulmate strictly sexual. So that's the one that's going to need. Finances are also a factor. Healing and being patient. So what's going on with the other person in this relationship? They have the integrity and they have chemistry. So I think the masculine in this case is actually the one with the integrity. They have a lot of chemistry, and somebody was playing hard with a soulmate, and it was strictly sexual. And in this case, it looks like the feminine, but reverse any roles you need to. And this could actually be a karmic partner. I mean, it is a karmic partner that they were with. But this other relationship, they have to wait. So there's going to be interference, though. And this is protected, even though they were playing hard. So maybe they won't have to go to jail. But they were playing games. They were playing. They were not being serious when they were with this soulmate. And they couldn't leave them. So they had sex with them because they had to get their needs met. But there's a new love now. And that what's going on with this new love is they have integrity and a lot of chemistry. What's going to be the outcome of that? There we go. Vulnerability, intuition. Down here, remember using your intuition about being vulnerable? Alright, what do you mean, vulnerability and intuition? You keep saying that. There's a lot of passion here. Alright, what should they do with that passion? Take a leap of faith. This is going to lead you to your healing. This relationship right here is where you're going to get your healing. This new love, the new love that's been very patient with you. Outcome of the leap of faith. It's a twin flame, go slow, warning. They got to make a decision. and be patient. So right now there's a warning. Clarify the warning. It's about children and an apology. Spirit's warning you, you got to take a leap of faith towards its twin flame, and you're going to have to go slow. Warning, there needs to be an apology about some children. That's a warning Spirit's giving you. And it has to do with your marriage, not this new person. Or it might have to do with your twin flames marriage and their children. Maybe they feel like they're owed an apology for some reason. I don't know. Turn it, twist it, however you got to fix it. All right, best friend, what would you say? Because you are going to be very important unless you're unhealthy. And then if you're unhealthy, you just don't need to give us any advice. It's okay to brag. Be kind to your past self. That's perfect. It's okay to brag when you're bragging about your recovery and how much you've overcome, because that's telling other people how to make it out of the dark. And be kind to your past self. Love yourself. Know you're worthy. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're going to make this. You've got this. I see that. You've got this. All right, Spirit. How are the angels helping for this? The angels are going to give you a guardian angel. You're going to have vibes when it comes to your creative power and your faith. All right. Anything else? You're going to have the courage. Spirit's going to give you miracles and knowledge. And you're going to have those thoughts that you're dealing with. You're going to have help with those. All right, let's see. I want to pull this and see what comes out for you. This is spellcasters. Any messages for the masculine here? You're the one that's going to have finding strength. You're going to find strength and trust. Okay, what about this feminine? They're going to find their passion, their life purpose. They're going to find out they have psychic abilities and good boundaries also. Anything between them, life purpose. You have a life purpose that's meant for you all to do together. And you've got big dreams together also, or somebody might be having dreams. You may have not been able to fulfill your dreams because you got a little off track here, but you aren't far off track. You can get this back together. I got stability and spell work. So somebody might be doing spell work to get stable now. You better know what you're doing though, because I've been seeing some nasty stuff coming out of this spell work here. Stability and perfection. Don't be a perfectionist when it comes to stability. Just get it done. You might not, if you try to do it perfectly, you're going to go too slow. Stability and science. So maybe you're working in the scientific field when you get finished with all of this. All right, show me the money situation for the masculine spirit. What's the money situation? Oh, that came out. The masculine is a helper. So you are somebody who helps, okay? What are they helping with? They are helping you at this crossroads. They're doing odd jobs, and they're trying to motivate you to celebrate. So this person might be somebody who was not healthy for you. Somehow somebody was helping you while you were at a crossroads to motivate you to do some odd jobs and to party. That's what it sounds like. This masculine may have been encouraging you to get messed up, feminine. All right, this could be a masculine and a karmic partner who are partying together, and they are ending up having to separate because of it. What's going on with this feminine? The divine feminine is not the same as the karmic partner here. The feminine has real estate and she's comfortable. Anything else we need to know? Some student tried to come out. There's going to be something, an office calling you. All right, what's the outcome of that? Somebody's going to recognize that they were going slow and they made a lot of mistakes on their social media. Or somebody's going to get recognized they're just going slow because they made mistakes when it came to social media. They've been on the wrong path. All right, what should they do to fix this? Oh, the windfall tried its best to come out. What should they do to fix this? They need to have a promoter to help them with the setbacks and make peace with somebody. Clarify making peace. Making peace with yourself and getting in your life purpose. You're also a writer. I already think I know who you are. I love you, baby. I love you, and I'm praying for you. Okay, I guess that's going to be a wrap for today. Let me get you one of these. And I hope that this helps you in some way. Please let me know if this was your reading, if you're brave enough to do that. Elk, medicine woman, and be there for you. And you have to, when you're having an addiction, you have to be there for yourself. All right, number 36, Elk Medicine Woman, says this. There are certain things that are meant to happen at particular times. This is the working of destiny. No matter how much pressure there is from the outside world or from your own expectations, there is an order of events and divine timing in place so that what is meant to be shall be. Balance your active pursuit of your dreams and ambitions with patience and trust in the right timing of things. You are given a message that you are capable of great accomplishments this lifetime. Rather than fighting against life, trust that it is working with you, for you. Do what is in your power to do, but pace yourself with trust and surrender too. Elk Medicine Woman comes with the guidance to heal your soul. Steady does it, wild one. Maintain the pace that matches your inner rhythm. Do not feel rushed by urgency or external demands. You cannot force life to flow. The heart is at peace with this because it knows that perfect timing is divine timing. You have the endurance to go far, to attain great things in this life. You must conserve your energy to maintain your stamina. If you push yourself to exhaustion, you just make your way harder for yourself, and it doesn't speed up your results. Forcing creates resistance, which just slows everything down. Elk Medicine Woman understands that you have great courage, and it will take you to places that others would not dare to go. With your inner wisdom and self-confidence, there is so much that you shall achieve and receive. She whispers in your heart, affirming that your accomplishments shall be impressive. She guides you to work hard, but also to enjoy life and allow others to support you. When divine timing is just right, you will hit your stride. You will attain all that of which you have aimed and more. Place the back of your hands on the top of your head with your fingers extending upwards in a slightly curved shape. These are your symbolic soul antlers. They draw in divine transmissions of guidance, blessing, energy, and instruction. Imagine, visualize, feel, or pretend that you can suction all that spiritual goodness into your soul antlers, and then move your hands down in a relaxed position to your heart. All right, and then we have number 4, be there for you. Be there for you. It's time to let yourself off the hook. Don't interpret the behavior of other people or circumstances outside of your control to indicate something negative about you. Forgive yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong. You can learn from your choices more easily if you stop punishing yourself whenever you feel like you've made a mistake. Even the decisions that we regret can help us grow wiser when we swap judgment for compassion. Sometimes we can only learn what we need to know from what doesn't work out so well at the time. Forgive yourself, have your own back, and be good to you. You have an open, sensitive, beautiful heart. Sometimes the world cannot meet that heart of yours on equal terms. Sometimes the hearts of others are just too closed and afraid. That's okay, because it's part of why you were born, to help you heal and open the hearts of the world. You are wise, and you know the purpose in this. You know your purpose is to shine that beauty of yours, your divine heart, freely for all to experience. You never have to close down or turn away from the sacred purpose in your world, but you do deserve to be safeguarded and protected. Know that you have your own back when fearful, angry people lash out in pain trying to hurt others because they cannot get past their own hurt. Do not make it about you. Your heart knows how to love you and protect you, whilst it has compassion for the suffering that another may be feeling. Remember that you must be there for yourself, nurturing your own heart and giving it plenty of love. Give to yourself just as you give to the world, with kindness and generosity. Don't allow anyone to make anything to don't allow anyone or anything to make you forget what is real and true. The wisdom and love that fills your own divine heart and helps heal the world. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Sway a little from side to side. Imagine that as you sway, there's a river of energy that travels between your two hands. The river of energy swirls and flows around your hips and your heart, leaving you feeling inspired and really, really good. You now have twice the amount of energy. Say aloud, I am a fortress of divine love. I stand strong in my divine presence. I am peaceful and powerfully me, with a beautiful heart divinely protected. So this masculine could actually have been in a relationship with a karmic partner, and they were partying with them, and they were mean to you, divine feminine. Spin it however you need to spin it. But this divine feminine is in reverse because of this partying, no matter how you look at it. Whether it was her doing it or whether it was this karmic partner doing it, and she got hurt because this masculine was strictly sexual with you, and he was also trying to have something with her because he's been in contact with her. In fact, I think they've been talking. Let's see what's been said lately between the two of them. What has the divine masculine said to the feminine lately? I smile when I'm reading. All right, what has she said to him lately? She has a lot to say. I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. You just fell asleep on the phone. Good night. Oh, why, Lord, help me. I can't send this. And I love the way you love me. So this person loves the hell out of you. What would this karmic partner say to this masculine or feminine, whoever's with them? It looks like he is. They would say, I'm falling in love with you and I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? So they think they're falling in love with you, and then on the bottom of the deck it says, you have me confused with somebody else. And you're right, they do. They're with the wrong person, and that would be you, karmic partner. But I do hope you get your life together. May I have a prayer, please? Dear God, thank you for the gift of life, of faith, and my calling. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and others. Dear Father, thank you for making me your beloved child, now and forever. Amen. All right, I think I'm going to stop it there. I'm just going to pull some trinkets. You know who you are if this is your reading. You need to get initials. Okay, I have a very plain heart. I have a bonefish. You might surf. I have a Mustang horse. I have a tree of life. I have a music note. You might love music. Somebody plays cards here. I have, it's like a Catholic thing. I don't know exactly what. I have another horse. Somebody might be from Kentucky. I have a tree of life. I have a star that says just for you. I have a flower. I have a coin. You might be into cryptocurrency. I have an elephant. I have an elephant with a really long trunk. I have a like a letter. Somebody might send you a letter, like a real letter in the mail, especially if you end up in prison. I have a heart that says love. I have an elephant. I hope you don't. I hope nobody does. I have a bird. I have a unicorn. I have an angel, and I have a sunshine. But so oftentimes we do. And it did look like there could have been somewhere they were going. Maybe to treatment though. Maybe they're not going to jail. Maybe they're going to go to treatment. Maybe it's the karmic partner that's going to go to treatment. I have a feather, a piece of black tourmaline, you're protected, an I Ching, a kundalini, an angel, and a squid or an octopus. Live your dream, a crescent moon with a fairy. Love you to the moon and back, a lotus flower, no matter where, and a cactus or a prick. You might be going out west to get that treatment. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it helped you. This card came out in reverse because you may have been confused and thought that this karmic partner was your twin flame, but they're not. You have one, but it's not this karmic partner. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.